Hello everyone and welcome to the British Columbia English Campus, the only institute in Amritsar providing quality English training and education in the English language. My name is Ruby and I'm one of the expert IELTS trainer here at the British Columbia English Campus, and we will take on you today on the world of the English. So let me introduce you to the English language. Now, what is English? It is a beautiful language. It is the most common and most highly spoken language in the world. It is spoken by almost every other person on the planet. It is either understood or it is either spoken by a majority of the people around the world, no matter where you go to. You might go to Canada, you might go to Australia, you might go to even some non-English countries like China, Japan. You will find someone or the other who would be able to communicate with you in the English language. So however, there are a lot of other benefits of knowing this language, which I will speak about in detail right away. So, English is really one of the most important languages of the world, and the number one reason for that is that it is a global language. As I already intimated you, that it is the highly spoken language in the world, so therefore it is on the number one language of the world. Moreover, it also makes you job ready. By that, what I mean is that if you have the basic know-how of the language, you are the one who's going to be picked up among a lot of other candidates who are not as prolific with the language whenever you go for a job interview. For any category of job that you might want to apply for, English is a prerequisite, especially in this day and age. And English is also one of the languages of learning, that is, it is the language for education. As most of the institutes around the world, that is all the major universities and colleges in the first world countries specifically, have English as a parameter for their admissions. So therefore it is definitely a language of education, and moreover most of the lectures around the world are delivered in the English language. So in order to understand what the teacher is telling you, or in order to comprehend what you're being taught, and in order to respond to what you're being taught, you need to know the basic language called English. And then there are several uses of the English language. It is also used as a business language, since all the major MNCs, that is the multinational corporations around the world, need some knowledge of the English language for their employees. So it is definitely the most important language if you want to do your own business, or maybe work in one of the major business houses in the world. So definitely it is one of the languages for business. And again, it is one of a major prerequisites if you want to forge ahead in the field of science and technology, as all the major scientists around the world use this language as a barometer of their own success and of communication with the rest of the world. Even if you go to NASA, for example, you've got to have a bit of a knowledge about the English language so as to succeed there, and even to understand what you're being told. And definitely English is also the language of the internet. By that, what we mean is that everything that we do on the internet is all in the English language. I am still to come across any of the platforms which is non-English or completely in some other language, because at some point of time or the other, while using the internet, we definitely feel an urgent need of knowing this language. So it is definitely the language of the internet. So it can also contribute towards your success. Now, how can English contribute to your success? You might think it's just a language, but it definitely is a barometer of success, especially in this day and age, where the competition is so stiff. And if you want to be at par with the rest of the candidates or with the rest of the world, you definitely need to know the basics of the English language. Someone who is just good enough with the English language is good to go with his potential market value. This was all about the importance of the English language. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Kindly stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video.